Hey y'all, hey, hope all is well with you. I am Leslie. You can call me Leslie and I will answer because it's still my name. Okay. So, I almost made a big mistake. I wanted to show y'all what I was working on, but I was starting to get ready to do the modifications I need to make. So, I am working on Simplicity 8957. I will pop it up on the screen so you can see it. I'm in need of sports bras, um, relaxed wear, but because I am, working out a little bit, not necessarily trying to lose weight, just trying to be healthy. Because I got 5 grandbabies, and let's just say if I can move around, I can get around and play with them. Because I do play with my grandbabies. Anyway, so because of that, I'm in dire need, not just need, dire need of some workout gear. I usually just wear a t-shirt and maybe some leggings. Well, I don't have that many leggings. A lot of my t-shirts don't fit well. In fact, most t-shirts don't fit well. This one doesn't fit well. I don't like the way it fits. Plus, when you're working out, it does work better, especially if you are doing certain exercises, to have a little bit more fitted clothing. And less likely something get caught in something. So, this is for me. So I had purchased this one when I purchased the pattern. I purchased it for the pants because I like comfortable pants, and I can make some. I have a pair, but I haven't been wearing them that I made because I've obviously lost some weight or toned up enough that when I put them on, I am taking it, grabbing them and pulling them up, and I don't want to keep on doing that. So I thought cut my time down because that means a lot of my patterns that I have made don't fit. Right now, I don't feel like doing modifications. I need quick fixes, quick projects that I can complete. All right, so this is one of them. So I'm going to tell you the things that I need to fix on here, and as well as let you know whether or not it's something I would make again. All right. So, like I said, I made the bralette. The bralette, I made a double XL. And that was by the measure. I think it was by the measurements. Hold on. Going by the measurements. All right. Double XL. Well, I could have went down to an extra large. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. It says, oh, I know why I ended up going up. All right, so the finished garment said it was going to be 44 inches. I am a bust 44. So, yeah. And so because of that, and I was concerned to go down to an XL because of the fact that I've purchased bralettes, sports, what are they called? I mean, exercise tops. And I've had to go up sizes and sizes so often that a lot of them, they'll fit my bust, but underneath they'll be extremely tight, and there'll be like a 2XL, and I'm putting on a 3XL. I was tired, and that's why I said I figured if I make it, I get what I want, plus I get to work with the fabric that I have, and Lord knows I have a store. That's a saga by itself. So I decided to use this ITY knit that has been in my closet. It is lined with a mesh. I think this fabric was a gift from somebody, and the mesh that I had on the inside is actually from, I believe, Walmart. One of those $4 rolls or something like that. So I did do this on a whim, last minute. I wanted it to wear today, but I got it done, but I didn't want to put it on because I didn't have no pants to match it. I know. Doesn't make sense, does it? Anyway, so I did the double XL, and the one thing automatically I did change was I put the straps crisscross. And I realized, hold on. Honey calling me to dinner. I'm going to get this done real quick. So I did it crisscross because when I did it straight back, it still didn't feel like it was going to give me any kind of support, or at least hold me, because it's not like I'm going to be bouncing it. I'll probably still put a bra on. If I get it the tension correct, I'm going to get it to the point where I have the tension correct, where I feel supported. Okay, but as of right now, this is the first one. So I decided to do it crisscross, and I tried it on, and when I tried it on, it fit much better. Now, the other places it did fit much better after doing the crisscross was right here, where it was gapping before, and like I was hanging down more. It actually brought me up more. So I did like that. The other thing I actually ended up doing was, because once I put it on, before I put this elastic in, which is not required, this is something I was trying to fix it as I went. I put it on and I felt it still wasn't fit enough, or the distance between these straps was just too far apart. So I decided to put I think it was 1/4 inch elastic where I would do the understitching at. So in essence, I understitch with the elastic. I probably will go in and actually tighten it up a little bit more so it's not rolling so much, or I may end up doing some actual top stitching with my twin needle or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Or I'll do the other thing, which is pull the elastic, or pull the underlining or the inner lining, and pull it enough that it actually lays flatter. I'll do something. If I don't, I'm not stressed. It's still a nice looking garment. So when I switched the straps from being straight across and going to crisscross, like I said, it gave me more coverage, but also too, it laid flatter across my bust, which I liked. Now, the only thing I did do wrong, if you can kind of tell, there's a lot of pulling. So I pulled the strap down too far. So I'm going to actually go back in, and that's what I was getting ready to do before. I'm going to go back in, take out the straps, move the strap up, because it's at least an inch too far down. But I thought I needed it first. At first. I don't need that now. I'm going to go ahead and move it up about an inch, and actually probably move it over an inch, because I'm going to go in and on the side seams. Now, I'm not going to go all the way down to here, but I'm going to go up, like I'm going to take out a triangle spot and literally take out this much, because this part is fine. I don't mind it. I could probably go a little tighter, but I'm not, because I have to be careful when this has been years going on, that if I have too tight, it causes a lot of pressure on my ribs. I mean, because literally, this is what I got on, is touch my ribs. It hurts, and I'm usually very uncomfortable. I'm in pain instead of comfortable. So I want to make sure I'm comfortable. So the elastic's fine, but I am thinking of pinching out about an inch at the top and bringing it down, and grading it out to 0 down here at the bottom seam. And in doing so, I can move this over about an inch on both sides, and it should take away this gapping that you see. Now, granted, I did have a piece of elastic in there. I just took it out because I was getting ready to take it apart. Now, the couple things that it didn't make sense to me. Well, I understood why they did it, but I like to cut out certain things because they'll irritate me. So in sewing, this was not supposed to be crisscross. It's supposed to be straight across. The crisscross happened because I wanted to give a little bit more support, and I'm glad I did. Now, I'm going to make this again. I am going to use the double XL pattern, but I am going to take the pattern piece and actually take out that inch, both the front and the back, because this part is fine. Like underneath, that fits the way I like it. It's not too tight, but it's tight enough. I'm probably going to look to getting, it said 1 inch elastic. I'm going to get some, this is non-roll elastic. I'm going to get some athletic elastic so that I can cinch it a little bit more without causing discomfort. I can't do this one that way because non-roll does not enroll, and it is stable and it's uncomfortable. I want something smooth. So I'll need about 1.25 inches because there's space right here. I can do about 1.25 inches elastic, and I'll show you the inside because I'm taking it apart anyway. The other thing they told you they wanted you to do on here is when you got to the point where you was getting ready to put this band on, they wanted you to leave a opening at the side seams to fish through. I didn't do that. I ended up leaving a spot about that wide on the side because I was going to close it. And I just sewed it in place after I figured out where my elastic was going to be. The other thing they had you do was to leave an opening on both this side as well as this side of your inner lining, okay? They had you do that because your straps are not attached until you try it on. You attach the straps, or you put the straps into your opening that's right here or in between the inner lining and fashion fabric, and they have you pin it and you try it on to see if you like where it is. After you like where it is, because there's no adjustable strap, which I thought about making it adjustable. So if I have the stuff, I may make it adjustable and save myself the headache. Then you attach it. I should have double checked because I think I put it in and I didn't measure, because I don't think both of these are the same length. They're not. It's about a quarter to half inch difference. But I'm going to actually take these out, move it up by 1 inch, and in the back, I am going to put that piece of elastic back in here to cinch it. If I don't, I'm going to at least do one of these numbers. This is the quick way, which is not going to make a big difference because it's mine. I can actually, instead of taking the wedge on the side seam, I can actually take a wedge out right in the center back. If I take out at least that much and grade it out to nothing, and then sew it in place, it'll look like a seam that's there. It's supposed to be there. Who gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. Okay? I think I'm gonna do that one because that one's gonna be easier. And then I'm gonna actually, because I've opened it up, I started to open it up because I was going to work on it. Since I've opened it up, I'll probably, because it's going to be easier to do the seam right there, and I'll go ahead and close these seams up because I'm going to attach my straps back in place before I close this hole up. And this is where it closes up. And then I will finish it off with my serger. The only other thing I may do is, because I don't want my elastic to roll, I may literally do as they say, one of these numbers, pull it, and run a stitch in the middle of that elastic that's in there. I'm gonna stretch it really tight, because it's not a lot of like gathering. If you can tell, it's not a whole lot of gathering, but I'm gonna pull it really tight and sew it in place, and then that way I don't have to worry about it flipping, and it'll feel better. Hopefully it'll feel better, but I'm not going tighter, that's for sure. So now, will I make this again? Yes, because I've already figured out my modifications I'm going to make. I figured out a way to actually design it better for me. I will keep the double XL size. I will reduce the side seams in the top portion, because I am smaller, top portion of it, but the band fits nice. I don't want it too tight, but I don't necessarily want it too loose. So I'm not going to adjust the band underneath. If I get to wearing it and it feels like it's like moving up and down too much on my chest wall, then I think that can be alleviated by the elastic I use, though, because I can always cinch my elastic down, and I plan to go to an athletic elastic, which will do better, and it won't be so hard, and it'll be lightweight, more like the athletic cut or athletic wear. You know, that's what it's meant for. Duh. So anyway, let me know what you think. Would you make one? Are you interested in making one? Would or should I do a tutorial about it? I don't know if there's one out there. If there is, I ain't checked. Why? I don't know. But I already have a couple fabrics I have in mind. I do plan to make some capri length leggings with this. I do have a pattern. It's an old pattern. I think they do. In fact, I think it's still in print. It's a McCall's. I'm not going to go over there and get it. It's a McCall's. 6360. I plan to do, because I only have just over a yard or just less than a yard to make it. So I got to do some finagling for it to happen. But I'm not concerned about that. What else? What else? I don't know. But yeah, for the first rendition, my first rendition of this pattern, yes, I will make it again, because I've made a bralette, but the one I made years ago was more like a tank top that was cut off. It was horrible. It was way too big. Did not fit well at all. I just didn't like it, and I think I'll use the wrong fabric too, so that could have been the worst part of it. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to my channel so you can find out what I do with the second piece. I will come and do y'all a nice little reveal, the whole getup, but I probably won't turn around, just so you know. Anyway, y'all have a good one. See you later. Deuces.